Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I am continuing my series of the top albums of 2021. And this is going to be my last one. It'll be my top 5 Christian metal albums of 2021. So before I begin, just thank everybody for watching my videos. I have been gaining a lot of subs. And strangely, I actually reached 666 subs, and I didn't plan that. It just happened to be on the day I decided to do my top 5 Christian metal albums. So please give me a sub to move me up away from that number. I got my Holy Bible here to protect me from the mark of the beast. But in the meantime, let me talk about Christian metal. This is basically musicians who are Christians and write lyrics about Bibles, but they encompass the entire metal umbrella of subgenres. It could be death, it could be hard rock. I mean, some of these bands are like super heavy, and there's like all genres. So I'm going to go through 5. Not really a lot of well-known names this year. I know Striper, that's the big one. They did one last year. So let me jump right into it. So coming in number 5 is Demon Hunter with Songs of Death and Resurrection. So Demon Hunter is a Christian metal band from Seattle, Washington. They started in the year 2000 by 2 brothers, Don Clark and Ryan Clark. Now only Ryan Clark's in the band, and their sound is kind of like a cross between like nu metal and metalcore. And this is actually a live acoustic album. It's pretty much their ballads, because they do have a lot of ballads throughout their discography. Really great album art on the cover. I like that a lot. And a lot of good songs, like I'm a Stone. I like that one. It's kind of stripped down version. That was originally on the True Defiance album. Very uplifting Christian message in that one. Another one I like, I Will Fail You. Another one with a great Christian message. And the song was originally recorded on the Extremist album 2014. And this is just really like soft, beautiful ballads. And their other albums are really heavy, but these are soft ballads, and I like it. Came out in 2021, so that's my number 5. And number 4 is Detritus with Myths. They're a metal band from Bristol, England. They're kind of a mixture of like thrash, doom, and classic metal. Pretty much a well-known band among Christian metal scene, probably not well-known otherwise. A couple good songs, Bright Black. Pretty cool, heavy thrash metal song, really crushing riffs. And has a sound maybe like early Testament, really nice full sound, really crunchy guitars, and a couple of melodic parts in the middle, and really great guitar solo. Another song I like called Exoria. It's a long song, it's 9 minutes long. It has like the slow melodic guitars, it has like this like nice atmosphere with like the crackling fire, and this is one or more like an epic type of song, maybe more in like the power metal genre. Think of like Manowar or Dio. Has some like piano parts, and really nice building up, a song that kind of builds up. So really pretty good album. So if you like thrash, check it out. Coming in number 3 is Impending Doom with Hellbent. This is actually only an EP, but I thought it was worth the list. I mean, it was close to 30 minutes long. So they are a deathcore band, a Christian band. They have 6 full albums, and this is their second EP. But they are a very heavy and brutal band, and maybe one of the best out of all the deathcore bands. So the EP is called Hellbent. Are 5 songs, and one of the good songs is called Satanic Panic. Really crushing riffs, heavy drumming, brutal vocals. And they also incorporate some of those like lead guitar melodies. They're like siren type of guitar sound, and really super heavy breakdowns. Also, there is New World Horror. Slow building intro on this one, but really heavy with crushing riffs, and really great breakdown on this one. So coming in number 2 is Pantocrator with Marching Out of Babylon. This is an album that I didn't review, but I've heard of this band before. They're a Swedish Christian metal band, and they're kind of like melodic death metal or progressive death metal. They are a really like heavy band, so don't like let the Christian label make you think they're not. The album is called Marching Out of Babylon. It's a mix of like fast and heavy songs with some like slower melodic songs. So lots of great ones. The opener, Day of Wrath, really heavy death growls, blast beats, fast riffing. We got Wedlock. This one's a little slower, kind of like that like death metal style of something like maybe Obituary, where they slow things down and have really heavy, crunchy riffs. Also some melodic leads in the intro, but this album is not all doom and gloom. It does speed up at different parts, and there are some clean vocals, on some of the songs, but mostly like those like heavy death growls. And the title track, longest song on the album, this has a slow building intro, has some of those like chanting vocals in the background, but the song picks up, moves at a mid pace, has some heavy and crunchy riffs, got some melodic leads and clean vocals in the mix. So this is really a great band and a great album called Pantocrator. At number 1, I have Brutality with Worldwide Desolation. An up-and-coming Christian kind of like thrash and groove metal band. It's a bunch of like teenagers. It's like 2 brothers. They play guitars, and they do the bass and vocals, and they have a drummer. I think there's only 3 of them in the band, but it's a really heavy album. It's called Worldwide Desolation, and the vocals actually remind me of that band Silverchair. Remember them from the 90s, who were actually teenagers themselves when they put out that album. But lots of great songs here. So we have Foxhole, really great, cool, like thrash metal sound with the heavy vocals, very technical sound, and they do incorporate lots of melody into it. Another song I like, I Am Fire, I Am Death. This one has some cool technical riffing and some scream vocals mixed with the heavy death growls. And they also slow it down at times with songs like Empty Existence, and then has like slow parts but a lot of complex riffing. This is really a great album. I know they're very popular in like the Christian metal underground. So if you're interested in any of these bands, definitely check them out. They're all very like heavy bands, and if anything, you'll just check out a band you've never heard of before. So anyway, that is all for my top 5 list. I will be doing Christmas albums probably from now until like the 24th. There's one from the Limp Bizkit guitarist. It's called A Big Dumb Face. I know the Metal Meltdown covered it. A very strange album. I'll do it tomorrow. Paul Gilbert has one called Twas. It's an instrumental album. And I'll do some of the older ones as well. So please remember, like, comment, subscribe, and check out the other videos I have. I have them linked, I guess, over there somewhere. And see you all in the next one.